Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be participating in Vlogmas this year, so I thought I would start off Vlogmas with a Christmas tag. So this Christmas tag video has been done in collaboration with a bunch of other Aussie vlogger mums. I will leave all the links to all the channels of all the mums who are participating down below in my description box. But yeah, let's get into these questions about Christmas. So I've got all the questions here on my phone, and I've got a few notes in my notebook because there are quite a few questions. But yeah, let's get started. So the first question is, when do you start to get excited about Christmas? And I'm excited all year round. I'm that person who would play Christmas music all year round. I probably even consider having my tree up the majority of the year. But yeah, I just love Christmas. I'm a December baby myself, so maybe that's why I like it a little bit more. And yeah, just all year round person for me. Number 2 is, do you still have an advent calendar? And I do. I have a reusable one, and I will insert a photo up here so you can see what it looks like. I am looking probably to get Maddison one of her own next year, but of course she's only 10 months old at the moment, so having an advent calendar for her just isn't worth it really, because obviously I can't put sweets or stickers. She just won't appreciate any of those things. So question number 3 is, what are your favourite Christmas films? And I like quite a few. There's still heaps that I haven't seen, but my 3 favourites that I can think of at the moment would probably be Love Actually, because I absolutely love it. I think most people do. It's just really heartfelt and warm. And then it's Elf, and I actually only watched Elf for the first time after I had Maddison. Me and my husband were on parental leave together, and we just felt like watching it one day, so I quite enjoyed that. And Miracle on 34th Street, which was a film that I used to love to watch when I was a kid. They always used to play out on like Christmas Eve, so I'd usually watch it and then go to bed and wake up and it was Christmas. So yeah, they're my favourite Christmas films. Number 4, do you have any funny Christmas memories? And I sort of had to think about this one, but I do have one memory that's kind of funny, and it was last Christmas. I was obviously heavily pregnant with Maddison, and with Ryan's extended family we do like a secret Santa, and last year was the first year that we actually did stealing Santa or thieving Santa, where you pick a present, lucky dip, and then everyone picks a present, and then it goes around and there's like a round of like stealing. And there was a bottle of Verve as one of the presents, and obviously I was pregnant, not drinking, but I was the last person to either keep the present that I had or steal, and everyone was very shocked when I waddled over and plucked the bottle of Verve out of someone's hand as my present to steal. I don't know if that's funny. It kind of was, because I was, waddling and heavily pregnant, and then I'm stealing champagne off people, but that's all I could really think of in the funny department, because it's just all lovely and family and nice. It's not always funny. Number 4, do you have any funny Christmas memories? And I sort of had to think about this one, but I do have one memory that's kind of funny, and it was last Christmas. I was obviously heavily pregnant with Maddison, and with Ryan's extended family we do like a secret Santa, and last year was the first year that we actually did stealing Santa or thieving Santa, where you pick a present, lucky dip, and then everyone picks a present, and then it goes around and there's like a round of like stealing. And there was a bottle of Verve as one of the presents, and obviously I was pregnant, not drinking, but I was the last person to either keep the present that I had or steal, and everyone was very shocked when I waddled over and plucked the bottle of Verve out of someone's hand as my present to steal. I don't know if that's funny. It kind of was, because I was, waddling and heavily pregnant, and then I'm stealing champagne off people, but that's all I could really think of in the funny department, because it's just all lovely and family and nice. It's not always funny. Number 5 is, talk us through your typical Christmas day. Now this is all about to change, because we now have Maddison, so our day is focused around her. But in the past we've sort of had two different kinds of Christmases because Ryan's family only have every second Christmas in Perth and the other Christmas is down south. So it sort of changes year to year. If it's a Perth Christmas, we would usually spend Christmas Eve with Ryan's family, and then Christmas morning we've popped into Ryan's family's house on the way to my parents, and then we spend the rest of Christmas with my parents. When it's a down south Christmas, we usually see my parents before Christmas, before we go away, and then we're usually driving down Christmas Eve down south, and then we spend Christmas Day down south and Christmas night, and then we usually either drive home on Boxing Day, which is my father-in-law's birthday, or on my birthday, which is the day after. It just depends on what we're doing that year. This year it's a Perth Christmas, and because we have Maddison, it will be, like I said, different. The plan this year is to spend Christmas Eve with Ryan's family, like his extended family that will be arriving up in Perth on Christmas Eve, because we'll probably only be stopping in briefly on Christmas Day to see Ryan's parents and Ryan's brother and his wife and their new baby, and for them to see Maddison because it is her first Christmas, and then we'll be going on to my parents for Christmas dinner or Christmas lunch and spending the rest of the day with them. So yeah, that's essentially what it will look like. It's fairly similar to what it used to be for a Perth Christmas. It's just we've had to eliminate the running around. We will probably do our own family Christmas, the three of us at home, and Maddison will probably still have a nap at home before we start going out and driving around. But yeah, that's essentially what our Christmas will look like this year and what it has looked like in the past. Number 6 is, what do you eat for Christmas dinner? And this varies between where we end up eating our Christmas meal. So if we're having the Christmas dinner meal with my family, it is a full Christmas roast. So roast turkey, Christmas ham, potatoes, greens, veg, gravy. Yorkshire puddings is not usually a Christmas dinner thing, but I really like Yorkshire puddings, so I do ask my mum to have Yorkshire puddings for me, proper stuffing, and then obviously Christmas pudding with custard and cream. And then if we have any other desserts that I've made that year, that's what we'll have after. If it's with Ryan's family, it's a little bit different. They usually have the more traditional Australian kind of Christmas dinner, which is, there is turkey, but it's not always a roast turkey, it really depends. Ryan's cousin does a really good Christmas ham. He's done that for the last few years, so that's quite nice, but it's mainly like salads and things like that, or like cold foods and things like that, whereas like my family, it's like the traditional roast dinner. So number 7 is, do you have any Christmas traditions? And we don't really have any yet for our own little family unit of 3. We are starting the Christmas Eve box this year. Obviously Maddison is probably a little bit too young to fully understand a Christmas Eve box, but I did want to start it for her first Christmas, and obviously there will be a video coming out about what is in our Christmas Eve box. Number 8 is, what are your favourite Christmas songs? Like I said sort of before, I get excited about Christmas all year round, and I would play Christmas music all year round. I do listen to Christmas music in the car during other times of the year that obviously aren't December or even November. So I sort of had to narrow it down. I didn't obviously want to say all of them because I don't like every single Christmas song. I'm more of a fan of like old school singers of Christmas songs, so think like Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, Rosemary Clooney, all those kinds of people. So I narrowed it down to just 3 songs. I do like heaps of others, but it's probably Winter Wonderland, Silver Bells, and Santa Baby. They're probably like 3 songs that I really like. But it's not to say that I don't like modern takes on music, I just don't like all of them. So I do like Chris Rea, Driving Home for Christmas. I recently heard the John Legend version of Winter Wonderland, which I thought was really cool, but the concept of like playing the Mariah Carey Christmas album sort of just doesn't really do it for me. Like I said, I much prefer the old school crooners, I guess is probably a good way to describe them. I much prefer those Christmas songs. So question number 9 is, what is one of the best Christmas gifts you have received? And it's actually something that I got last year. It was a personalised Mimco purse. It's actually monogrammed with my married initials, which is KW, and I got that from my husband, and yeah, it was really sweet. He sort of knew I was looking at that purse, and I really am into things that are like personalised and monogrammed, so he got it done for me, and it was really, really nice. And the last question in this tag is real or fake Christmas tree. So we have a fake Christmas tree, and I love our Christmas tree. I think it's great. It's 7 foot tall, and I just love decorating it every year. But I would love to have a real Christmas tree one year. And not to say that I want it every year, but I would love to experience the smell of like a pine tree in my house. Going through the process of actually picking a Christmas tree, I think that'd be really, really cool. I think I'd like to do it when Maddison's maybe a little bit older, so she can participate too. But yes, I would love to try a real Christmas tree. Currently I have my big fake Christmas tree, I have a glass ornament tree, and I have a couple of small like tabletop trees. So probably convincing Ryan to get another tree or try another tree is probably not going to happen anytime soon. I did ask him for another tabletop tree this year, and he said no. He thinks we have enough Christmas trees in our house, and we probably do, but like I said, I just love Christmas, so I just wanted something else a little bit festive. You know, I'm that kind of person who wants to put a Christmas tree in my child's bedroom, like a miniature one, and let them decorate it and things. But when she's a bit older, we'll probably talk Ryan into that. So that's all the questions in this Christmas tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you go and check out some of the other mums who've done this Christmas tag. So that's all the questions for this Christmas tag. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little bit more about how I celebrate Christmas and the festive season. Please be sure to go into my description box and check out the videos done by some of my amazing vlogger mummy friends. They've also done this tag, so go and check out their videos and see what their answers were. Yeah, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed, please hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my Vlogmas content a month. And yeah, hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.